So, today we are going to talk about building a life you don't need to escape. Building a life that you actually enjoy so that you don't feel like you are missing anything. I can say that I am experienced in this right now at the age of 35. It took me a long time to get here, but thankfully, here I am. I have created an ecosystem, a routine, things I love doing, a schedule, people I love to talk to, people I love to see, and it's all encompassed in an actual fulfilling and great life. And in my work as well, I really enjoy my work. Thankfully, I realize it's not a lot of people's experience. Building a life you enjoy first comes with finding your center, finding your happiness. That is going to be the foundation for everything. So, what are you seeking outside of yourself that you need to find and that you need to build? Like, whether that be love or whether that be validation. And it's difficult because, yes, validation and love from somebody else feels different than validation and love that you give to yourself. But if it's not available in certain forms, then you're going to have to create that. You're going to have to create that relationship with yourself to where, yes, added outside love and validation would be nice and it would be cute to add something to my life, but I don't necessarily need it. It's not something I am missing. It is adding to what I already have. And I built the happiness within myself, of course, through my yoga and my meditation practices. And it has been a journey and a constant coming back to. Like, I have to return to these routines and make a choice to have this routine every single day. And diving deep into yoga, into literally doing yoga every day, really changed my outlook on life and my outlook on myself. It brought an amount of confidence to me that I didn't have before. It brought an inner peace to me that I didn't have before, to where I feel like, okay, there's not anything I am missing. Like, if there is going to be someone else bringing validation and love into my life, it has to be as good or better than what I'm already giving myself, which sets great standards for you as a person. So, like I was saying, I built that inner happiness over time and built that confidence through my regular yoga practice, through my meditation practice. Like, now I have literally dedicated every day 20 minutes or more to meditation. But they say 20 minutes is a sweet spot for your brain, for really changing the makeup of your brain and really rewiring your brain. So I've dedicated 20 minutes to meditation. Um, at the very least, 10 minutes of yoga, but I do yoga every day. I stretch my body every day. And then I do some breath work too, which I really feel like has helped me be less angry and lead less with my emotions and be a little bit more logical. Don't get me wrong, I'm still an emotional person, and there are still times that my emotions are at high levels, but incorporating that breathing technique gives has taught me how to slow down, how to step back, because there's such little time between emotion and reaction. So when I do my breathing techniques, I think it has just trained me to say, actually, no, you're not going to get a reaction out of me. Actually, no, I'm not going to let this take over my day. Actually, no, I'm not going to spend all day overthinking about that little weird moment I had with somebody. I'm going to choose not to, because it's done already. It has happened already. I'm going to move forward and not go back. And that doesn't happen every single time. It takes practice and it takes a building up. And, like I said, it is about um, it's a repetition. Like, you have to create this repetition so that you can create this real routine in your life. On top of that, I have great friends. Please understand how important it is for you to have good friends. And when I say good friends, I'm talking about friends that want to see you win, friends that are not envious or jealous of you, friends who make you feel good, friends who you are excited to see, friends who you are excited to talk to, friends that you don't feel judged by. And a lot of times we will settle for relationships that aren't necessarily the best just because we want to have a friend or just because we want to have somebody in our lives, just somebody. But you are not just somebody. You're not just anybody. So you deserve to have people around you who make you feel good. Say you have friends that you feel like aren't really pushing you forward or pushing you to be better or inspiring you, or friends who might feel judgmental, or you feel like, they're not adding anything to your life and you're ready to move on in your friendship. It can be a difficult thing to do, like when it comes to doing a friend breakup. And I'll say honestly, like, I'm not somebody who's really gonna lay out why I don't want to be friends anymore or explain why I don't want to be friends anymore, because a lot of times explanations fall on deaf ears anyway, right? If somebody's not open and ready to receiving those words, then I'm not gonna waste them. So a lot of times I will just go on about my life. I would say the third thing is having a hobby, having things you do that aren't solely for making money, that aren't just your job, like something you really love doing. For me, that's roller skating, that is just going outside and just sitting outside. I really like just sitting outside, finding those things that make you feel good, that you look forward to doing. There is always something I'm looking forward to doing. Like, oh, I can't wait till this day so I can go skating. Oh, my friend had a birthday dinner